Hey everybody, here with another video lesson for you. We are now on page 6 in your book. We're going to do actually number 15 and number 16 together at the same time. So, number 15 is just rhythms, and it introduces what we call a half note. So a half note looks like this. It's a circle with a stem on it. Unlike a quarter note, so we've had quarter notes up to this point, which is a filled in circle with a stem on it. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this, which is a half note. Let me tilt my camera up just a little bit. Okay, a half note gets 2 beats. Okay, so that means you hold it for 2 beats. If you're tapping your foot like this, you're going to hold it like ta, ta. So if you look at number 15, which has a rhythm that looks like this, the way you count it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have a four beats in one measure, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now percussionists. Here's the thing, and we've talked about this in person, I know for sure. I think we talked about it a little bit online too. When you play your bell kit, and we're going to do this on bell kits, by the way, for the time being. When you do this on your bell kit, the important thing to remember is this. You don't strike the thing 2 times for every beat, or 1 time for every beat. You only hit it once for every note. You have to tap it once and then let it count for 2. So like if I'm doing it on the note D, for example, 15 is going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, rest. So that half note goes like this. 1, 2. Oop, I missed. 1, 2. And then that counts for the whole half note. So because you can't really hold out a note on a bell or on a percussion instrument in general, you have to just count that second beat, and that note, when you hit it once, counts for both beats. So that can be a little confusing when we're starting out. But let's give it a try. Let's clap number 15. We're going to clap number 15 all together, and we're going to tap our foot on every downbeat. So we're going to tap our foot with a steady beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And we're going to clap the rhythm of number 15. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 15. Clap with me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and rest, rest. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and rest, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and rest, rest, and stop right there. There is a repeat sign on this, so we are going to take the repeat, but I want to tell you something that I forgot to tell you about. So if we have a half note, it looks like this, and it gets 2 beats, right? We have this other kind of thing in the same measure, or in other measures, that looks like a little hat. And if it's on the staff, right, it goes just up, just like that, okay? That is called a half rest, and it also gets 2 beats, okay? So if you have something like in measure 2, in the second measure, and I'll even hold it up so you can see. In the second measure here, okay, you have a half note, and then you have a half rest, okay? So that gets 2 beats, and then that gets 2 beats as well. So if you're playing a wind instrument, you're going to hold that note for 2 beats, like tss, rest, and tss, okay? Let's do this. Percussionists, I would like you to tap on your leg or a table or clap or something on your body or something like that. Tap the rhythm for number 15. Everybody else, all the winds, I want you to make this kind of sound. Tss. It's like a TS kind of sound. Tss. Okay? Try that a couple times on your own. Tss, tss, tss. We're going to do that motion on the rhythms of number 15. Okay? So the first measure will be like this. 1, 2. Tss. Got it? Let's try it all together. This is, by the way, called sizzling because it makes a sizzle kind of sound. So let's sizzle the rhythm of number 15. And I'll tap my foot. In percussions, you can clap or tap or hit something. Don't hit somebody because that's bad. But here we go. Here's number 15. Sizzling or tapping. 1 and 2, and here we go. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, repeat. Rest, and rest, rest. Rest, rest. And that's number 15. Now, if you look ahead to number 16, you'll notice it's exactly the same rhythms, right? Exactly the same rhythms, but we change notes. So instead of playing, the same note on the whole thing or whatever, we're going to play different notes. So let's look at 16. I'm going to do this one on flute. The rhythm is exactly the same. The only difference, like I said, is the notes. We also have a repeat, so let's take the repeat. Here we go. 1. Let's play it all together. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 16. Here we go. Three, 4. Take the repeat. 3, 4. Three, 4. Three, 4. And that's number 16. As always, if you want to back it up, pause the video, repeat things. Remember, it's a good idea sometimes to break down things that you're struggling with into like groups of 2 measures so that you can just work out 2 measures by themselves and then string them together. So, I'll see you the next time on the next video. See you then.